Let's start with what I do now. The farmers. They seem nice, but they're down 2 people. Wisteria and Bee. Wisteria was killed by the hunters. Bee failed to do tasks. I can't end up like them. The Fishers. I never really see them anywhere, and when I do, it's always just in passing. I'm not sure if they're all that close. My group, the miners, we lost Shapeshifter to the guards on day 1. Nana, 16, and I get on pretty well, but none of us have seen or heard from Killian since we set up base. Can I even trust them? Then there's the hunters. They are obsessed with their status and find any chance to bring it up. They lost Sigi to the guards, and then Macabrebard, the supposed leader of the group, killed Wisteria. Unfortunately, they have the resources I need. This place, the lab, everyone here, even my tasks, have started to feel more like the ocean as it gently washes onto the shore. Like the clouds as they slowly roll past. Like the rain as it returns to the ground. I don't think that there's proper words to even start describing how I feel right now. Then there's the words from my memory capsule that just keep replaying.
God, you're so selfish. You never do anything for this family.
I don't know who that voice is to me. So I've been trying to forget that I even heard it at all. I can worry about it once I'm out of here. There's something... I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I wake up here, and then I go to the lab, and I do my tasks every day, and then I come back here, and I go to sleep, and then I do it again. I kind of regret making that deal with Mac, because my armor just sits here now. It just is in a closet. My tools are just in a box. And just, I feel like I worked hard. I worked hard to I didn't know I had a dog. I worked hard to try to make this place seemed like home, and I did this, and I decorated this. These vines, I put them here, and I made a wool farm. Not the most ethically designed, but it serves its purpose. And all of this for what? For to just stay trapped here? And I just don't know what to do. And those words. They just keep replaying.
You never do anything for this family.
I don't know how to get them to stop. And I haven't seen Killian in days. And we talked shapeshifter's grave back here like it's nothing, like it's next to a farm that no one uses. This is all that we did for him? And no one's looking for Killian. What kind of people are we? We just...
God, you're so selfish.
Maybe the voice is right. Maybe I just do everything for myself. Maybe... I can't think like that, though. There has to be something, right? Like, I'm sure... If I just continue... You know, no. Hold on. I can't... I'm not gonna sit here and wallow in my own self-pity because all I do is do tasks. If I want a life here, then I need to make a life. And you don't do that by just holing up in some underground cave where people don't talk to you and you barely make friends. I know what I'm doing. This isn't... I refuse to just... No. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt first. Well... They get to have a chance. I'm going to the hunters. I made a deal with them before, and I can make a deal with them again. There was a rumor that I heard days ago, probably at this point, while I was doing tasks with Nana. The hunters have villagers, and they have good trades. And if I need good enchantments on this armor, so I can defend myself, then I will. I'll go to them, and... This... I refuse to let it happen to me. To let this lab and this place walk all over me. I'm gonna do it. The fishers may just sit here and do their tasks, and the farmers may choose not to do their tasks like B did. And that's their choice, but my choice is survival. And I will survive with the hunters. I will. 'Cause we may not align on moral ground, But I know that we probably weren't in this situation before. And we probably don't want to be in together. And if that's the only thing that we have in common, the only thing that I have to work with when I see them, then I'll do it. I'll go talk with them. They had to build on that mountain. They had to make this as intimidating as possible, huh? They have more beacons now. That's great, that's great. I wonder what kind of buffs it gives them. I'll find whichever hunter I find first. I'll talk to them and I'll get them to agree with me. I'll make them need me. I can do this. I don't want to pull out. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. This is... No, now is not the time for that, brain. Now's... No. I refuse. Whatever that voice was talking about, that was me in the past. This is me now. We're in completely different circumstances. I have to trust my gut, and my gut is telling me that I need the hunters. That I need them.
What, all 4 of us now? We all have full netherite.
Sorry, is this...
What are you doing here?
Is this a bad time?
I
can...
What's... No. What's going on? What's up?
There's a rumor that you guys have villagers.
I mean, yeah, but like, they're not in the best like conditions right now. But yeah, we have villagers. Why are you asking?
I just I need... Sorry, you both are just there. I know you said they're not in the best conditions, but what are their trades like?
I mean, just about any enchantment that you'd think. I mean, we don't have everything, but all the essentials, really.
So, could I maybe use them sometime? I'm sorry, what Al, what are you... maybe I did interrupt. I can come back.
I don't know. I mean, Al, to get your mind off the portal, do you want to walk with Meek and go show them around the villagers?
Fine. I'll do that.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, so...
They're over this way.
Okay. Was I interrupting something?
It doesn't matter. It's all over with. Yeah. Here they are. Really sure what you
just
know.
Keep them in cubbies like this?
I mean, Mac was the one who set it all up, so
This
you can go ahead and ask him.
This one's in a hole. That's this
Yeah, I
This-
don't come down here much.
this treatment is just, they're still human, right? Like they're how about let's what if we built them like a different nicer to live in area? Like I could build them like I could build you guys like a villager trading hall. They'd have conditions, and then in like in all fairness, then I would in like return I could use them whenever.
I mean, really, that's more something you'd have to take up with back because
Sorry,
you know
not what I wanted to do. Just trying to
he,
move it out of my hands.
he he's more the one who handles that kind of stuff.
Do you think he's still up? Sorry, your base is kind of massive. I'm
Yeah, he's probably still up
okay.
there.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ask him.
All right.
This is interesting. Mac, are you up here? Oh, hi.
Hello?
Sorry. I saw like the kind of conditions that you guys are keeping your villagers in. And maybe I could help you guys have better conditions so they, happy villagers, better trades. So I could like build like a trading hall for you guys, and then in return, I could use the villagers whenever. Because being outside, exposed to the elements, it's probably not good for their health.
That is a good point.
I know I'm probably asking a
said-
lot, but
You said it'd give better trades if they were happier and living in better conditions.
most likely there's no like proof, but like they are human and they do have a sense of empathy, so keeping them in like
Well,
tiny little boxes probably isn't the best.
yeah. Well, so is there a chance they'll be happier?
Yeah, I like to think so.
Well, I don't think we'd be adding on to it. And the only thing you really want in return is to be able to use
Yeah.
them. Uh, hmm. You know what? I think that's all right.
Okay. Do you have like a specific area that you might want it built in, or do you just want me to find one? I'm not sure what you guys have planned for the rest of your base.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else in mind. But I don't know. I mean, really, anywhere back here is a decent spot, or even if you want to put it in the front, kind of over there, under the tree cliff thing.
Okay. Well, I'll get started on that then. Thank you, Mac.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Feel like I'm making a deal with the devil here. Hi. I'm sorry. I'm back.
Yeah. Hi.
Um,
Sorry. Yeah.
this is because yeah, we're from two different factions. This is bound to be a little awkward, especially with
Yeah.
your guys's reputation, I guess.
That's one way to put it.
I'm trying to be hopeful about the situation. I mean, Mac's really just the scary one to deal with. I don't. We haven't talked much, so I don't really have anything against you. But you know, murder is. I should probably. The trading hall is approved.
Okay.
Do you want to maybe help me pick out a spot?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, so, when I talked to them, they said, like, anything back here or maybe, like, under one of the trees out front. But it's kind of, I think it might be a little bit bigger than I think, is that your guys' barn? It'll probably be a little bit bigger than that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you have any
Uh,
spaces like that.
I there's not too much I can think about. I mean, I haven't really left the base in the last little bit. There's
I'm just trying to put it in a convenient location. What if we did it like we could smooth out this area here, terrain it a little bit, and then tuck it. We can like have it tuck into the mountain.
yeah,
That seems like it would go with the rest of your guys' space. I'm trying. I don't want to ruin the kind of vibe you guys have going.
it could work.
Okay, so we'll put it here then. I only have my axe on me. You know, kind of for protection reasons. But how about I go grab the rest of my tools and then we can get started.
You want me to go with you, or
Yeah, sure. We can chat and get to know each other. Maybe to make this a little less out of place feeling.
yeah,
Sure, we can just walk around the front here, right?
yeah, it goes straight to the forest, kind of where the skeleton spawner is, you know?
Oh yeah. I think the miner's path connects to the skeleton spawner. Isn't that what your guys' space is made out of? The bones, the bone blocks that we get from that?
Yeah, it is.
That was pretty smart of you guys. I wouldn't have thought of using them for shelter, but I'm sure they're probably like decently durable, huh?
Yeah.
I think it's just across the river.
Yeah. Just cut through here.
And then I'm sorry, I got stuck on something. We haven't talked before this, right?
No, we haven't.
Well then, let me introduce myself. I'm Meek. Minor, obviously. So, I think that's the faction right under your guys's.
I believe
Yeah.
so, yeah.
I guess the main thing I do here is I kind of just wake up and then go do my tasks. I kind of have a bad habit of doing them daily instead of weekly. There's just nothing better to do in my eyes. We're stuck here, and I don't know. I don't really hang out with the other faction members all that much. But
yeah, I get where you're coming from.
what about you? What do you do to pass the time?
I spend most of my time building.
Oh, really? Were you the one that built the mansion?
Yeah,
It looks really good.
it was just thanks.
So I think what we'll try to do is probably keep it in that same style. So it
Alright.
blends in. Sorry, I might have to sneeze. Allergies, am I right? I never really leave the cave, so the pollen and everything kind of bugs me when I do go outside.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe you can come in with me, but maybe don't, if you run into the other miners, maybe don't say that I brought you in.
Yeah,
You know.
I don't think I've ever been here
It
before.
can be kind of a maze, so you might want to follow kind of closely.
Alright.
But yeah, I did most of the decorating here. It's still not fully complete because the other miners have been kind of busy, and since I do my tasks daily, I don't really have spare materials, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
So my little portion is back here. It's kind of I kind of tucked it away, and then built the supports and stuff. Can you turn around for a second? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Not that I don't trust you or anything.
No, it's perfectly understandable.
Sorry, I'm just looking for my things. I seem to have misplaced my shovel. Dang, I really misplaced it this time. Give me one moment. I'm just gonna craft a new one.
Alright. We'll let you do that.
Okay. Sorry. Are you still turned around out there?
I can turn around again.
Sorry, you understand. Do you want a mini tour while you're here?
Yeah,
Besides, this area. I can.
Yeah, sure. I'd like that.
So here's my beacon. I'm thinking I'm one of the only ones in our faction that has one. But the only other, kind of cool thing that I've done is, I've been trying to practice redstone in my free time. So I made this, automatic wool farm. So when their wool regrows, it automatically shears them. It's, it's not much. And obviously up there is still a work in progress. But, I found this cave and kind of decorated it a little bit with the vines and stuff. And then the storage system's over here. All color coded. Anyway, back to the I gotta stop at the miners enchantment table on the way out. But yeah. I think your guys' base is much cooler than ours, to be honest.
Thanks. I mean, back on day one, it was quite literally just 2 wooden boxes.
Let me guess, Mac made them? He seems like the type to not care about aesthetics.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Okay. Sorry, I really just needed to... I don't know how I misplaced my last shovel, but... This main area is kind of just like the base. I'd feel weird giving you a tour of everyone's personal things, so...
I get that.
So, building. What do you think, obviously, oh, sorry, we gotta terraform that area just a little bit. So it makes, it's a little bit more flat. But how big it needs to be depends on how many villagers you guys need. I don't know if you have that number.
Yeah, no, I don't, but I mean, we can, I guess, build it and
Yeah,
find where it goes
yeah,
from there.
we can start with how many slots you guys currently have for villagers in those cubbies, and then we can do the math, and we can make some slots open, so there's room for so that you guys have a villager breeder as well. We'll have to come up with something probably slightly different, since I think it's going to be a little bit too far from the main build, the main hall.
Alright.
Sorry, I wish the miners weren't living underground. I had so many ideas for above ground builds, so. But they thought it was safer this way. I probably shouldn't have told you that. Fastest way is probably up the staircase again and just around.
Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, it's easier than going through all the forests.
Yeah. I really like you guys' lanterns. I've been meaning to light up the path, but haven't quite gotten there yet. You know.
Mhm.
Are you sure you're okay? Sorry if I interrupted something earlier.
It's... I don't know. If I'm being honest, I really don't know.
Well, I know we don't know each other, like, all that well. But, if you need someone to talk to that isn't, like, in your faction, I'm here. I like to think that I'm a good listener. I obviously don't know how I was in the before times, but so I think just taking some of this dirt out here and then using it to like expand this little ledge thing.
I see. I probably should have grabbed a shovel, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. Do you want to here, do you have here, you can borrow my axe and cut down the trees that'll be in the way?
Okay.
So, what's it like being a hunter? You don't have to tell me, of course. I'm just curious.
I mean, I guess the easiest way to say it, it's stressful. I mean, you'd think, you know, being the rank we are, it would be easy, but it's not. It's not even just the lab, it's the faction itself.
I get that. I mean, I'm not nearly under the same amount of pressure, but you know, miners are the group under yours, and I don't know, I feel like ever since Shapeshifter is gone, and well, I probably shouldn't tell you this next bit, but none of us have seen Killian since forever, so we have no clue what happened there. It's difficult. I feel like I gotta... That's kind of why I do my tasks every day, is because I feel like, I don't know, in some way it'll keep the status. Like, the status thing is so stupid to me anyway. Like, who, like, Celine decided? Celine told us who's on top or whatever? I don't know. It just doesn't sit right.
I get that.
So I'm just trying to make this a little bit flatter. I don't know. Part of me... This place is just difficult. And, you know, besides, like, Nana and 16, it sometimes feels like I can't really trust anyone here. And it sucks, because I feel like if we hadn't all been deemed the ranking system, all of the factions would be closer.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not anything we can really change now, I guess. It's just, you know, hard not to think about.
Certainly one way to put it.
Trying to think. So, I really like how this naturally droops down, don't you?
Yeah, it's nice.
So maybe we should try to keep that into... Like, we could have it going through the build.
Mm-hmm. Could find a way to kind of wrap it around, possibly.
Yeah, because if we do... We could have, like, the external builds come out to about, like, right... This line. Hold on. I'm just trying to make that line easier to see. Like, through there. And then we can kind of have it peak around this thing. Like, maybe, like, a tower that kind of goes in here. And then the rest of it, we can kind of carve this area out for us.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys have
right
anything
here,
in there.
I think never mind. We can worry about that later.
Okay. So what you guys use? Sorry, this is a lot. You probably have had a long day. I mean, it's sunrise now. How about you just give me back my axe, and I'll like leave a message in your cubby for when we can work on this together.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we have a solid plan. And I appreciate your help on this, Al.
Thank you.
Like I said though, if you do want to talk, I'm here. But I should probably not overstay my welcome because Mac kind of scares me just a little. So, like I said, I'll just reach out to you when it's
All right.
but yeah. Goodbye. See you later.
Bye.
I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, they're clearly upset by something. So I hope I didn't like interrupt or anything or do anything like that. I'd hate if I interrupted something and they were but they didn't seem but they were it's kind of hard to gauge if I upset them by coming in or not, but I'm glad that I will hopefully have a new friend in Al. I can't really judge them. I just... Mystic's also not a person I'm close with.
Hey, hello.
Hi. You're a farmer, right?
Yep.
Sorry,
Why do you ask?
I'm a miner. I know this is kind of
Oh, okay.
suspicious since I'm coming from the farmers area, but I swear you have nothing to worry about. I'm not associated with them.
With
the
farmers?
hunters. Sorry, I was coming from their
Oh.
base, and I know farmers and hunters
Okay.
don't really get along, so I wanted to just
Yeah, no.
assure you.
No, we do not. Now this might seem bad. Is that the miners area? It's very pretty,
Yeah,
by
that's
the way.
us over there. Most of it's underground.
Yeah, did not see. I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, the faction thought it would be smarter or whatever to keep a base kind of hidden, and then it's not hidden at all.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. It's very nice though. It's very. I like the moss. A lot. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I wanted to say sorry.
Wait, what were you doing? What were you doing over by the hunters?
Listen, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Mainly because I am trying to trust people. I heard a rumor that they had villagers, with good trades.
Oh.
So
Oh.
I made a deal with them so I could use them.
Oh. And what does that deal imply?
Well, right now their villagers are kind of just out in the open. So, I am making them a trading hall to keep them safe, and then I could use them whenever I want.
Oh, that is actually a really good trade. And that's what you were just doing?
Yeah,
over there,
I was
right?
just discussing like the terms of the deal. You know?
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You didn't. You know what? It's okay. So sorry. You were saying something before?
I wanted to say sorry about B and about Wisteria. I know it can't be easy. And I'm here if you want to talk. I know you have no reason to trust me. But
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long day, chaotic. It's been a mess. I'm sure the hunters told you all about it, didn't they?
no,
And
I'm not that close with the hunters at all. It's kind of just that one deal.
oh, well, they're murderers. They were the people who killed Wisteria, and when B died and we didn't know about it, they decided to just not tell anyone else. It's a mess. It's a whole fucking bombshell, and it's bad. But I mean, I respect you for getting the hustle done. To be fair,
I'm just terrified
and
that
actually being civil with them.
well, I'm just another thing that I'm just going to be honest with you about is I'm just hopeful if they see me as like an asset to gain, they will leave me and hopefully the other miners alone by association. I'm actually terrified of them.
I mean, yeah, so am I. But yeah, you have that luxury. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, it really is a mess. Yeah, there is a lot going on, right? Have you heard of a rebellion happening?
A rebellion?
yeah, I think if from what I heard of the fishermen, they're making a rebellion, and my one of the last farmers friends of mine told me about it, and I've been thinking about joining them. I don't know where I would start or how I would, even
That must have been the thing Allie wanted to talk to
rebel.
the miners about. They
Oh.
approached us the other day, but we were all kind of too busy to talk.
Is Allie a
Yeah,
fisherman?
she's I think Fisherman 1 over there.
Oh,
Could be
very
wrong
nice.
on the number. I don't really remember day
They're
1.
the one that's always hanging out with Mac, right?
No. So Allie is the names are close. Al is the one that hangs out with Mac because they're both hunters. Allie is
Okay.
I think they built most of the structure of the Fisher's base.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, if you ever do end up talking with the Fisher people about the rebellion, just consider it, because I know I am, because fuck, do I hate it here.
I mean,
There's-
I don't know. I hate it here too, but I don't know. I have to get more information, I guess, before I joined.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wouldn't want to dive in head first and die like everyone else does. Oh my god. It was nice
yeah,
talking to you.
you too.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
And you know what? The offer you made me when we first met, it same for you. If you need anything, please tell me. I'll help.
Yeah, for sure. I'll keep that in mind.
All right.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
This is... It's been a day. I feel like I need to recap what kind of day it's been. First of all, I did my tasks like I usually do. I went back home. Decided that with everything that's going on, like Killian's disappearance and everything like that, I couldn't just stay idle anymore. And I refuse to just sit here and die. I can do this. Hello, everyone. Hi. Lore's over. So sorry that you just raided out, but I didn't really have much planned for after that. But also Joel Tharkness, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Al, thank you for the raid either way. Should we go to my full face? We can go here. There we go. Now it plays.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I feel like my camera is just ever so slightly delayed. Just ever so slightly, and I think that's what X messaged me about halfway through lore. But it's fine. We're gonna deal with it. I don't know. I think Mystic is gonna keep streaming, so we're gonna raid into Mystic. Please be the right person. Hold on. Is that Mystic's profile picture? It is not. Oh, that's a complete, unraid. Yeah, okay. Sorry, wrong person. I combined two different names there. Hold on. There we go. So we're gonna raid into Mystic. Thank you guys so much for watching the lore. As always, all of this will be on my other social medias. I'm working on editing everything, so it's easier to watch if you have less time. There you can find all of my commands, and if you would like to support me on my other platforms, there you go. My YouTube channel will have the edited versions of those, and then here's the raid message. I believe Mystic is still doing lore as well. So they might not respond to chat, but thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and goodbye. Remember, you're valid as fuck.